Hey, it's Craig back to here. In this video, we're going to have a closer look at the Irix Cine lens, the 45mm T1.5 on the Sony A7S3. We're going to look at some footage shot with it, and then we're going to get into some details like chromatic aberration, bokeh, and all that cool stuff. So make sure you stick around for that part of the video. All right, let's get started.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray. See, I finally opened up my eyes, and I saw me coming back to life. That I'd be better without you inside. It's time to be.
All right, I wanted to mention too, with all the outdoor shots, I was using the Irix variable ND filter. Now this is magnetic, so it just snaps right on the front of your lens. Now this fits all of the Irix Cine lenses. They're all built the same for ease of use. So if you get this variable ND, it's a 2:5. You can use it on the 30mm, the 45, the whole set. I've used this on the outdoor shots, and it was anywhere from 2 to 5. And all of the shots that you saw in the 30mm video, those were all shot at f4 with the variable ND in sunny conditions. All right, let's talk about why you might want to use a Cine lens versus, say, a photography lens. Now, you might not necessarily get a better image from a Cine lens. They might be very comparable to a similar photography lens. You might not see a huge difference from a Cine lens and a photography lens. Now, the big difference is just having these gears. So for focus control, for aperture control, the build quality, this is metal, it's very solid, and they're all built the same in the Irix Cine line. So it's made for speed. If you're on set and say the director of photography wants to see a different focal length, say they say, oh, I want to see 21, or I want to see 45, or I want to see 150, they're set up so that you can just quickly remove this lens, put on one from the same set, and it saves time. That's some of the features of a Cine lens, is that they have the gears, they're solidly built, and you can swap them in and out quickly. One of the reasons why you might want to use a Cine lens over, say, a photography lens. What I'll do is I'll focus in at the backlights there, and we'll look at some of the focus breathing of the lens first. Also take note of the colors and the sharpness. We'll also test the Irix 30mm. That'll be in another video. Anyway, let's just do a little focus breathing test. I'm going to focus on the background. So I'll just use the iPad I have in front of me. I'm just going to blur it for a second here so you can see the bokeh. This is at T2. That's what we're setting at right now. T2. So you could see that we can get quite a bit of blurry action happening there. And now as I zoom in, we'll try not to go so far as that. What I'll do is I'll zoom in on the lens. So you can see the lens is in focus right now. And then I'll zoom in on my face here. And you can see there's a little bit of focus breathing, but not a lot. And then that's about as far as the focus control will go there. So again, we'll go to the lens. So you can see the lens is in focus and I'm a little out of focus. And then we'll go back to me. And there we go. There's a bit of the focus breathing happening there. Also, we can have a look at the bokeh. Like I said, as we go further out, you can see that it's somewhat rounded, more towards the center, but as we get to the edge. So anyway, that gives you a rough idea. What we'll also do is we'll look at chromatic aberration. So you're looking at the Irix 45mm T1.5 at T2. Look at the out of focus areas and look for magenta or green. Also note the shallower depth of field because we're looking at a 45mm lens at T2. All right, I'm going to quickly switch to a Zeiss 50mm. And we'll compare it to the 45mm. So we're looking at the Irix 45mm T1.5. I'm going to switch to the Zeiss ZE 50mm 1.4. I'll set that at f2 just to see if you can see a difference between, say, the Cine lens and a Zeiss prime lens. All right, so now we're looking at the Zeiss 50mm f1.4 at f2, and this is the ZE series for Canon. I have the Sigma MC11 adapter so I can put it on the Sony A7S3. So anyway, we're comparing a Zeiss 50mm prime against the Irix 45mm. So the Irix is T1.5, the Zeiss is 1.4, and the Zeiss you're looking at right now is set at f2. So all the same settings basically as the Irix. The Irix was T2, this is F2. So anyway, see if you can see a difference with the overall color rendition and the look. All right, thanks for watching this video. If you found any of these tips helpful, hit that like button. Also, if you're not already a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Subscribe right here. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any comments or questions, you can post them down below. And if you'd like to find out more about Irix lenses, I'll also post links below in the description box where you can find out more about the Irix Cine lenses. All right, thanks again for watching this video. Hit that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.